By Marla Green, Celebrity Wellness Weekly. New York City. It was a sunny September morning when Kelly Ripa stepped out of her Upper East Side townhouse in aviator sunglasses, clutching a green smoothie like it was an Oscar statuette. With her trademark quick wit and poise, no one could guess the drama that had quietly unfolded behind the scenes in the days prior. Ripa, a beloved morning show host and longtime advocate of wellness, found herself at the center of a spiraling media debate this week after revealing that a recent blood test had produced what her doctor called alarming results. The word alarming, however, is relative, a fact that Kelly was quick to point out. "I didn't drop dead," she told viewers during Tuesday's episode of Live with Kelly and Mark. "I just dropped a few nutrients, apparently." The wellness queen's wake-up call. Kelly has long been known for her lean physique, disciplined workouts, and a diet so clean it could moonlight as a disinfectant. For years, she's touted her love of plant-based meals, intermittent fasting, and hydration to the point of near-aquatic transformation. But during a routine physical, the kind you do just to reassure yourself you're still 35 inside, as she joked, some surprising markers came back. "I thought the doctor was kidding," Kelly said on air, her tone light but her words pointed. "He said my iron was low, my B12 was low, and my cholesterol was too low. I didn't know that was even possible. I thought that made me immortal." As the show cut to commercial, Twitter, X exploded. Hashtag Ripa Health Scare. Hashtag Green Juice Gate. Hashtag Alarming but Alive. A nation reacts. Can you be too healthy? The internet, naturally, went berserk. Nutritionists weighed in with op-eds. TikTok wellness influencers began questioning whether Ripa's diet of kale, lemon water, and vague joy might actually be a cautionary tale. One viral video, viewed 2.4 million times, featured a woman holding up a photo of Ripa alongside the caption, "This is what happens when you fear carbs." But not everyone was pointing fingers. Celebrity friends and fitness aficionados rallied behind her. Ryan Seacrest tweeted, "Kelly's one of the healthiest people I know. If she's alarming, I'm basically a walking crime scene. I'm not a rabbit. I'm a woman." By Wednesday, Kelly had had enough. She returned to the studio ready to reclaim the narrative. Sitting beside her husband and co-host Mark Consuelos, she delivered what some are calling the most passionate 3 minutes of television since Oprah gave away cars. "Listen, I'm not a rabbit," she began. "I don't nibble on leaves because I hate food or want to be better than anyone. I do it because I like how it makes me feel. But that doesn't mean I'm not allowed to have a freaking croissant now and then." The audience applauded. Mark reached for her hand. Someone off-screen coughed in what sounded suspiciously like a sob. "I'm 54. I've lived a whole lot of life, and I've never claimed to be perfect. Do I intermittent fast? Yes. Do I love chia seeds? Absolutely. But guess what? I also love cheese. And last night, I had a cheeseburger, a real one, with the bun, and I didn't apologize for it." Food, fear, and fame. In a follow-up interview with Celebrity Wellness Weekly, Kelly got more candid. "I think we've created a culture where any woman who's thin and health conscious is automatically suspicious," she said. "But when you're in the public eye, especially as a woman over 50, it feels like you're either too fit or not fit enough. Too thin or not thin enough. If I post a salad, people say I'm disordered. If I post a pizza, they say I'm faking it for likes." She paused to sip a matcha latte. "You can't win." When asked if the blood test results made her reconsider her eating habits, she was pragmatic. "Of course I'm adjusting. I started taking supplements. I'm adding more iron-rich foods. I even started eating eggs again, and I don't love eggs. But this isn't about flipping a switch. It's about learning, evolving, and not beating yourself up for trying your best." The myth of the perfect diet. Kelly's story has sparked a larger cultural moment, a reckoning, even, about the illusion of perfect health in a world saturated with wellness trends. From celery juice to activated charcoal, there's always a new miracle promising vitality. But as Kelly's case proves, even the cleanest routines can miss the mark. Dr. Lena Halvorsen, a New York-based nutritionist who hasn't treated Ripa but has followed the media coverage, weighed in, "It's a good reminder that blood work doesn't lie. You can look amazing and still have deficiencies. That's why personalized medicine is so important." Not everybody thrives on the same diet. Humor as her healing. Perhaps the most endearing thing about Ripa's response has been her humor. On Thursday's episode, she joked, "If I'm going to die of anything, it'll be from trying to make a quinoa crust. That stuff's dangerous." The audience laughed, but the message was clear: life is to be lived, not just optimized. "I'm not giving up my smoothies," she added, "but I might start pairing them with a muffin. Maybe even a chocolate one. With sugar. Real sugar." The final word. In a culture obsessed with image and impossible standards, Kelly Ripa's vulnerability struck a chord. It reminded viewers that health isn't a number on a scale, a smoothie recipe, or a flawless Instagram story. It's a moving target, one that includes self-awareness, balance, and yes, the occasional cheeseburger. Being healthy isn't about being perfect, Ripa concluded. It's about listening to your body. And mine. Mine just asked for more iron and maybe a little more joy. As for the blood test, she's getting a recheck next month. "I'll let you know if I've turned into a vampire or if I'm finally absorbing the B12, she said with a grin.